welcome back. Got another war here against TUGA. I'm going to be back on Path 7 with Omega Red. Got 7 fights this war, and this is the most expensive war I've ever had. You'll see why. But starting up here, we're going to have Black Cat. Easy fight. There's not a whole lot to worry about as long as I don't like dash into her. That's the only time it really becomes a problem, because then she gets her evade charges, but she doesn't have the biggest health pool, so yeah, she goes down really quick. Easy fight. And then moving up, we got Kate Bishop on 16. Now, I've taken Kate Bishop quite a bit with Omega Red. Never had an issue. Always been super easy fight, so I'm like, I'm not too worried about this one either. So we go in here, and I'm going to play it like I normally do. I'm going to parry her and build my spores up. As long as I don't attack her while she's stunned, I'm fine. So yeah, I'm just building spores up, and then once I have some spores, I'm going to bait out a heavy, punish that with my heavy, lock my spores in, and then I'm just going to keep tending to those spores. Kate is tactic, so you don't want to hit her too much. Right there, so normally I said it's one dash back, and then you can punish the heavy, but I was up against the wall, and I didn't quite have enough room, so I'm like, whoops. Then right here I eat a heavy. I don't know if I was too slow or if I didn't get the input, but now I'm kind of in a tight spot here. So I'm like, well, I gotta do something. So I'm just trying to build spores back up. Then she throws the special one, and I'm back in the corner. Dex the heavy, hit her a couple times. I'm like, whew, that could have gone really bad. So yeah, I should have tried to stay out of the corner. I've just never gotten cornered by her before, so that's never been a problem before, but luckily I was able to kind of keep my composure and finish the fight out. Next up here we got Doom on 26. I've taken this fight several times before in the past too. It's not a bad fight. I placed my own wags. So we're going to go in here, build some spores. He keeps wanting to dash back, which is annoying, but we're still building spores pretty well. And watch out for his heavy. And the whole goal of this fight, obviously, is to never let him throw any specials, because if he throws that special one, then I can't knock him down. But he's going to die before he gets to that point, so not too bad, not very stressful. Doom can be kind of an annoying fight, but if you're not fighting him, he's not that bad. Omega Red's good about that. He just kind of gets around the fight. And then I'm going to start using energy here, because I have invul boost that I'm trying to get as many fights in as possible on each invul boost. So I'm going to keep moving up the line here. We got Cassie here on 33. I wasn't really too worried about this fight either. It's the same thing. As long as she doesn't throw a special one, she's really not a problem. So yeah, we're just going to build spores up. And lock those in. And then same thing, I'm just going to keep tending to the spores and keep locking them in. And just melt her down. Right there, she evaded the second hit of my heavy. It was like, oh, you cheeky little bitch. I was like, don't evade that one though. And yeah, she's almost dead. Another pretty easy fight. Now, next up I have Shuri on 43. Now, I've taken this fight with Hood and Human Torch quite a bit, and both times that I've used Hood or Human Torch, this fight was super easy, nothing to worry about. This is the first time I've taken it with Omega Red, and I did duels. I'm like, okay, I can heavy punish her heavy, so this should be fine. So I'm going to bait a heavy out, knock her down so the protection's down, and now I'm going to try to get her to keep hitting me and stay close so I can build these spores up. So far we're like, oh, we're doing alright. This isn't going too bad. I'm going to try to bait another heavy out so I can punish it and lock my spores back in. So we get that. Now protection's about to come back up, so I'm like, well, should I do that? Yeah, let's knock her down. So I knock her down, throw a special one. So my spores are falling off right now. I'm like, oh, that's not good. So I come back in. I have a special too, so I'm like, okay, we should launch that. Well, I was not paying attention to her untouchable. So she throws that heavy, she goes untouchable, so I throw my special 2 now to get out of the corner. and it knocks her down, so the protection's down. So now I'm trying to build spores back up, and I'm gonna try to lock them in. Well, then right there, she goes untouchable again, and my dumbass wasn't paying attention. And of course, I dash back in again, so I take another combo. I'm like, oh man, this is not going good. Like, she's dying, but now protection's back up. She's not gonna be taking any damage. All my spores are gone. I'm like, shit. So we throw another special 2, get the protection back down. Now I'm trying to build spores up again, and I'm looking at her untouchable thing now. I'm like, okay, well now she's gonna be untouchable, so I know not to go in on her. So now I'm just trying to stay close, get my spores to do the damage. She goes down. I'm like, whew, that was a mess. That was such a bad fight. So then I throw in a bunch of my potions, get Omega Red back up to health. I'm going to throw another Invul boost on. So this is Invul boost number 2 of this war. So I'm going to try to get this Korg down and Kingpin on 48 down. Kingpin's kind of annoying with this global, but Omega Red still should handle him really well. I've taken Korg on stun immune fights before. It's not a big deal. But this AI on this Korg, let me tell you, he had my freaking number. Like right here, you know, I decked special 1, messed up on the last end of it, so there goes 2 of my Invul. And then right here, I went to lock my spores in, and I guess I dexed, and I didn't realize it, so he's unstoppable, unblockable, so I got tagged there. So I tossed my special 2 off here to take protection back down. Now I'm trying to get him to throw special 2 so I can lock these spores in, and I get clipped by that. I'm like, great. So at least I'm bleeding though, so my death field's up, which is nice because they get more spores there. Now I'm trying to bait another heavy out, get that, and he frickin' parries my heavy. So then I get hit a little bit more, throw another special 2, and now I'm like, alright, this special 2, we just gotta not get clipped by it, lock our spores in, there we go. That wasn't that hard, was it? So I'm like, alright, let's just get this dude down. This is just, I'm getting to the point now where I'm getting annoyed with this fight, trying to like stay calm so I don't make any more mistakes here. So luckily I was able to bait that one out, and then heavy, he's going down, but at this point I'm just kind of over it. Yeah, I just wanted out of this fight, so I tossed special 2 off, he goes down. I've lost most of my health again. So we go up to this Kingpin, because like I said earlier, I'm trying to get this fight done on 1 Invul boost, because I don't have any more after this. So let's move up to Kingpin. And I have to put my own wags on Kingpin. So I'm looking at this Invul timer, I'm like, I gotta hurry up. So I'm like, here, let's just throw, oh great, oh I'm out of items. Cool, so let's throw the last 4 of my items in. Didn't even get Omega Red up to full health, but you know what, I've taken this Kingpin before, it's not a problem. Let's just get in here and do it while this Invul is active. So I throw my wags on quickly, and then I exit the fight just to make sure the wag sticks, because I really don't want that bug to happen. Check, I'm like, okay, I still got some Invul time left, let's get in here, let's get this done. I want to be done. So we come in here, we're going to keep building our spores up with these short parries. Again, he wants to do the old dash back. He can heavy all he wants because he stays right next to me when he heavies. So I get that in. He's going down pretty quick. I'm like, alright, let's go ahead and lock those in again. Bait the special 1. And then I'm going to try to just not give him any more power if I can help it. We're just going to heavy when we need to heavy, and that's it. Another special 1. I'm like, okay, this fight should be fine. We're in the bag. No problem. So by this point I'm like, alright, I have this little bit of breath of relief. We're almost done. And there he goes. And the war is over. And yeah, I'm happy that I didn't die. As you can see, used all 15 of my items. But you know what? We soloed every fight, and that's what matters. And I'm happy that I soloed. That's it. I'll use 15 items at every war if that means that I solo all my fights. So we're happy. It looks like we're going to win this war as well, so we're kind of like up on an uptick now. We're starting to win our wars back to back to back, so hopefully we can win the rest of the wars of this season, get into Masters. and we can all be happy. So there you go, guys. Until next time, thanks for coming. I'll see ya.